changing script because it's taking off my apps. I don't know which command is doing it. Anyway, I had to put on a screen protector for the Note 10 Plus. See what command is. What command is taking off my F's? It's like they're disappearing or something. I'm not sure what the fuck. They're still there, but I can't get to them. Interesting. I gotta look at that because it seems like it might have solved my problem. Look and see what command is doing that. I'll just go ahead and sometimes it will help. Let's go ahead and get some chow maize. Crazy guys, crazy. Rabid dog. They found that one white guy. That is not white according to them. That was full, I didn't like that stuff. Huh? Oh, weird. You're killing that iPhone 14, huh? So I was looking through, like I said, net policy. I was looking through, there's a whole bunch of other commands that I found in there with the services. I was looking at the phone service, IMS service, and I was looking at display options, and it does have some display options in there that may or may not fix the charging problem. I don't know if the display options that solved the charging problem. I was charging from the laptop, and after I got to 90%, faster than I was from the charger, the wall charger, so the AC charger. So it does have some display options in there for the display that may or may not fix whatever charging problem I'm having. But I'm not sure what causes it. I don't know. I have yet to find out what causes the issue exactly. I don't know. I've got to look at it more. But when I put in those display commands, it started charging faster. Go figure. Granted, sometimes it can be random. It looks like it's random. Sometimes it charges fast, sometimes it charges slow. It goes from slow to fast, fast to slow. Who knows? But I came across some commands, like I said, it resets my apps and stuff. I don't know, app data's gone. I don't know what the hell's going on. Log me out of the browser, log the browser out of every website. I don't know what the hell was going on. Maybe it's something I erased. I don't know. Very fast for you. So I gotta look at it more to see what else I can. Because I found some clear commands, I found some white commands, I found some really interesting stuff in there. Digging around in there, I found more and more commands. Remember what I said, it's not Samsung that's doing this because it wasn't always like this. I had clean firmware from them before, many years ago. It's not, there's no reason why a private company would do this. Not necessarily. Apple would, but not Samsung. It's not something that's normally something that a private company does. This is something that the allies are doing. No, you're dealing, like I said, it's not as if Samsung has, set out to, they're not going to do this because, first of all, they would get caught if they did. As a private company, you would notice, people would notice right away. And it's something that is in fake firmware that you download from the allies, from London. The standard is not It's not standard firmware. It's not an issue that you will come across with normal firmware. This is something that is done by the allies. Understand? It's not now with Apple. That's different. You know, with Apple, they're involved because they're more or less controlled by the allies. It's a U.S. company. It's huge, and it's openly done. Everybody knows about it. It's the way it is. You understand? It's a different environment with Apple. It's a different environment. Kind of mad about the video. I'm not so mad about the images that I cropped and turned into HDR images and cropped 3 times over. It's not the images. I'm pissed off about the video being lost. I don't really care about the images because I'm not that far behind. But I'm more pissed off about the video yesterday that I lost. It's, you know, it's a few hours, 5 hours. Yeah, it's a little bit too much, and it's my mistake. You know, it's my mistake. You know, I didn't know. You know, I considered, you know, the bootloader is unlocked. I can flash August or September, and on the downgrade, you may or may not save my data. And I should have saved it. I thought about it. You know, before you do that, you might want to save the stuff you did or whatever you recorded. And I didn't, because I got too comfortable with it. Yeah, I got too comfortable with it, and I lost 5 hours of video. I'm not so pissed off about the images. I can make them again. But yeah, it's the video that I lost yesterday. Yeah, so let's see what kind of chow mein they bring us. Hopefully it's a good chow mein. I got 1 or 2 more screen protectors, and that's it from the Note 10 Plus. I was saving them from the, you know, for the Note 10 Plus if I ever got to buy it again. You know, I was saving the case that I have. I got 1 or 2 cases. I actually don't know where the other case is because I had a wallet case. Yeah, where is that wallet case? I had a wallet case that's gone. But I got 2 more screen protectors, and that's it. I gotta buy the glass ones again from Amazon next time. They're very good. The glass ones are very good. It's very clear. It's as if you don't even have a screen protector. That's why and they're very easy to apply because it doesn't fucking flex like plastic ones. The plastic ones are very hard to apply because they flex and fucking, you know, by the time you can't even put them on because they constantly bend when you put them on, or they attach. They got static, and it's as if they're magnets. The plastic ones are like fucking magnets. You can't even put them on. It's put them on straight. So I don't like the plastic ones. The glass ones are very good. It's very easy to apply, and it's, you know, pretty much straight to the point where you don't notice if you have imperfections. But yeah, I gotta get the glass ones again next time when I have any money. If I can, I try to get a charger, because you see the charger, they fuck with the charger. I try to get a charger, a USB-C charger. Yeah, but I was looking to see why the hell the data is getting cleared. The browser got cleared out. The fucking camera app was not opening. You know, usually it has an option to open it in settings. It's gone. Just set on install and stop. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I gotta find out what the heck's doing that. Is it even a is it even a command, or is it something else? I think it has something to do with the storage. Ah, yeah. I know I found the storage command. Device reset something. Yeah, there's one new storage command that I found, and device state or device something. Maybe that's what did it. I'm not sure. I put the command in there, you know, just in case it solved my problem or whatever the hell charging problem I'm having. Yeah, I think that's the command that does it. It's like a device state command or something. Like, and there's another storage one that I found where it resets the storage or something. 96%, 13 minutes. I was already at 100% for at least 20 minutes before, so it's not bad. Yeah, this milk template has got some shit on it from sitting in that cardboard box. It's got some grime on it that doesn't come off. The plastic is like something ate through the plastic. I'm not sure what the hell that is. It looks like blemishes or something. It's I only have, I got a couple of bubbles in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Small ones. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 13 bubbles. Look at that. 13 bubbles, guys. What a surprise. Got some dirt in there, but they're all dirt. I think it's all of it is dirt. Yeah, it looks like it. So I got 13 bubbles of dirt under the screen protector. Exactly 13. It's amazing. How much is at least? So, it's pretty interesting, like I said, how this firmware works. I'm kind of beginning to like it a little bit. I got to look at it some more. Maybe keep it. Maybe keep it because, though Android 11 was okay, but no charging issue, not too much, but I gotta stick to 12. I like the screen recorder. Most people uninstall it, but I like it. I like the selfie screen recorder. It's very useful. Soviet, what are you doing today? Did you find yourself another white guy? It's just me, huh? Let's see what kind of chow mein they got us. Hopefully they got some good meaty chow mein today. These pants are so fucking radioactive. I'm pissing every couple of hours. Every 2-3 hours I gotta take a piss. I think it's from the pants. I think it's from the fucking pants. It's I gotta wash them again too though. I'm hungry right now. I think they got something nice and delicious. Let's check it out, see what percentage. Where are we at? 95%. Very good. Yeah, it's only like, I don't know what temperature it is, but it's very low. It's not overheating, which is very good. Very, very good. And it doesn't overheat. That's another issue that I have with 11. Granted, I was using less commands. That's why I want to go back and see if I can fix some of the issues on 11, like overheating, by using the same commands I use on 12. But 12 is, like I said, it has more services. Some of the commands are slightly different. But yeah, it's very interesting that, that I think that going to 11 and using these commands might actually solve more problems than it does on 12. I mean, I gotta see and look and figure out if that's what I want to do. Like I said, I have a nice update to December. Nice update for December that is much easier to apply than flashing an entire AP file, which is 8 gigs. Much rather flash 800 megabytes, and be done with it. But we'll see. Maybe I'll keep it as is. Like I said, these commands I found are very interesting. Device soft reset mode or something. I'm not sure. Storage reset. Another one. Very, very interesting. I gotta take a leak right away. I had a soda, so very nice cream soda. I love that cream soda from the UK, guys. They got the good cream soda over here. Very nice bubbly. The crew is out here ready for that chicken rice. Very nice. The bird feeder is getting full right now.
So you can't get hold of anybody because there's no insurance.
Like I said, I'm very interested to see what explanation these people have in the fact that I'm dealing with this problem on my own. I'm very interested to see what kind of excuse white folks have for the fact that I'm dealing with this on my own. You know, it is very suspicious, like I said, very suspicious that you can go, you can go around so many countries and still be completely on your own. You know, there's no camaraderie. How do you pronounce that? Fucking camaraderie. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Anyway. I gotta take a leak and go to the bird feeder. Not a lot of, we don't feel the love around here, like there's no actual white people. Maybe that's the reason why. Let's go see what kind of chow mein they bring us. We're gonna have something delicious. Should be 4 already. Should be 4 right now.
Niște ore pe oră. Sper să dau un apăs și restul să-i fac. Dacă nu începe să depuzi nu știu ce, o săptămână sau oră, dar de la definiția de apăs. Nu asta aproape, sau afară. Hai să spun. Da. Eu nu am așa un colegi că de tot mai putem face, asta cu părere. Și ona și așa până normal. Nici local, da. Nu. Nici. Dar degeaba poți să te uiți să vezi că nu ai bani.
Mă duc eu până jos să vă acolo.
Nu știi când îți bagă bani. Și la auzi la altă să mă pleci. Și se face să dau. Dacă te duci acolo, te-ai uitat că acolo se poate tot. Da, asta la urmă, aia fac în Parlament, cum așa. Nu dau, la plăcere, să fac plăcere. Te fac cu mulți de la Parlament, cu la plăcere, cu la Parlament, și nu e tot așa. El was mai bine de dar așa oamenii se va putea. Da, Da, e cum e eu, zice, dacă dai la mână, degeaba. Dar când are bani, nu se duce oameni, ai mă. Lasă doar cu el lângă tine, nu știu cum, să scapi din sat, la revedere. Ce m-a atenționat?
Mission positive.
Dacă dă de câte am făcut bine.
Mamă, și dacă nu s-o dat pe aici? Nu mai părăsit, dar de nu l-a pe mine.
Dar telefonul l-am în sacă și trebuie să se... He's there in the front. Yeah.
Ține, aduce uitarea. Atât la noi. Nu, oameni, au vechi mici. Om, dar dacă nu pot acolo, dar trebuie să fie.
There's some useful rubbish. There's something here right there.
Uite că vine de sus.
Nu mai vine să mă mâncați aici. It's okay, don't worry. Nu mai vine să mă Bine, m-am băgat de la ora. Atunci, și sâmbătă ieri m-am băgat de la ora. Acum m-am băgat de la ora 11, până la 5 seara. Da? Școala de pana. Poliției este mașinile de la... Acolo să nu fie de meșa și ori. O săptămână sau până. Dar nu, pe care cum să mă duc cu ea, să mă duc.
Da, Spartan.
Nu am băgat, zice, că fac bani, până să fac bani, să iau.
But we can always say
Nu, dacă nu mai trebuie, copilul pe sicură, bananul s-a ținut, bananul. 대박이야. 예, 예. 빨리 빨리.
Very good, very good. Hey, can we get some of that stuff over there at the bottom, yeah? The other crate? Yeah, it's more delicious, more delicious, yeah? Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Andrew, what's it? It's one of each. It's one.
Chicken.
No, it's either that or that. Sorry, the soup's coming though, and there's chicken casserole.
All right, well, I'll have this instead. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, just,
Oh yeah, sorry.
don't worry.
Thank you. Sorry.
He's had something.
No, chicken rice.
I have chicken and pasta. It's chicken and pasta. It's chicken and pasta in the soup as well.
Yeah, very good, very good, very nice. I'll have some, yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but even though we can tell it's all we can have chicken and pasta as well.
Can I take some bread? Thank you.
Coffee, please.
Black tea, 2 sugars. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna run out. Up to the other side.
So the other alternative.
They don't have anything in there. I don't have a lot. I'm gonna run out. Go ahead and queue up early. That way we get to jump on this queue. We came late anyway.
We can still make some music. No,
Watch man about alcohol prison, is that what you I'm lost in it. Got a drink? Got a drink? Fine, the joke is not the body that I'm going to stop. I did the same amount of meat. I did the same meat. Huh? Oh, yeah. Can we do the same, I guess? Yeah. Not that been is it? No, it's whiskey and drink a queer. I'm lost enough. After I'm mixing a whiskey. Well, mate, on it. Not calling it. It's about 50 years in Monday. First day after 3 or 4. No smoking. first today, it's their pasta. And it's the best one because Ireland celebrates it summer they don't. That's 9 nights, not days. See, these nights are up, that's 9 nights, not days, only nights. We're on the 3rd, I think. We're another 6 to go to celebrate their harvest. And remember, they should still have Kisan, the farmers of Kisan. So there's a
Next one. I want to get back to my tomorrow. There, mate. Excuse me. Hello? Come back, I didn't ask you to call yet. When they give me the note, that's when I tell you to call one. Come. Right, next. You keep saying it, I keep saying it.
Oh, right, yeah. What are you saying? Oh, okay. How was it?
White coffee, 3 sugars.
When you say when you left home?
Very interesting. My pants are just more like shit. Even though I didn't shit for the past 3 days. Ever since the diarrhea episode and X-Lax. So they must have been smearing shit in my pants as I sleep. So it's got a stench.
Yes.
Yeah, the shoes feel a lot better ever since washing them. It feels like walking on air or something, even though the outsole is very thin.
많이 줬다 보네. 나 셀프 줬어.
No, non ci sto portando su cada uguale.
No, da cagare.
Dame ahí, güey, cuando no te duele. chicken salad dark. Yeah. That's vegetarian. It's a mixture. You try to wrap with it. You like chicken, yeah? So, the vegetarian, you got salad, you got salad. That's chicken, that's duck, that's chicken Caesar baguette, yeah? By the crisp chocolate and then food. You want a ham? Yeah. Bits.
Oh, what's this one?
That looks like a chicken Caesar baguette.
I love it. Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me just grab this.
I'll go one soup.
Salad, vegetarian, ham, salad.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, I want one. This one.
Let me help you.
Oh, what is that? Yeah, yeah. What, love? Okay, bro.
I'd be able to get the print out if they're not on my back. Not that. That's why it was like that.
Sure. That waiting room was, at the station was closed all day today. Magical pony. That's terrible.
Te voy a dejar aquí, Sergio.
Yeah, I got hit with this burpee shit again. This morning. Probably those disgusting famosas. again. Yeah, this burping shit is gonna ruin my night and morning if I can even go to sleep. It's soft the fucking Sylvia. Yeah, they still got some kind of liquid extracts in the food still. I came across it earlier, but it's not a lot to make me shit myself. But it's definitely enough to shit tomorrow. And tomorrow morning for sure. Even though I didn't eat enough. You know, I didn't eat enough since the X-Lax diarrhea to take a shit tomorrow. I have to go take a shit tomorrow just because they still put X-Lax in the food. But it wasn't enough to make me shit. Yeah. So tomorrow, I have to go sit on the toilet. If I don't have to shit tonight. So this burping shit is very fucking annoying. I have to sleep through it. I feel like vomiting too at the same time. I feel like it's from this morning, those fucking famosas. I ate about 3 of them. Which is apparently it was one too many. I heard that before. Shut down. They're gonna say they're sorry. They're gonna give you money. I fucking heard it all. I fucking heard it all in the last 3 years. And I even heard they're gonna suck you off. They're gonna give you money. They're gonna apologize. They're gonna get shut down. Holy shit, guys! Is that supposed to be like a wish list or something, or is that like? Is that supposed to be a wish list, or is that supposed to be a to-do list? Oh, is that supposed to be a to-do list or a wish list? I need a bomb. Look at one of these glass bottles, man. It feels like Waterade. Mineral water. Fuck it, let's just get one of these. It's a very light glass. It's a very light glass bottle. I gotta go. I gotta go upload this video. I completely forgot. I forget. I gotta go upload one video from today and yesterday. Some of it is from yesterday. Even though I lost 5 hours yesterday. This burping shit, man. Like I said, tomorrow I gotta go take a crap. Not because I ate a lot, but because the food is poisoned and I feel like shitting. So, like I said, it still has some X-Lax in there somewhere. Just didn't need enough of it.
That is why I come like a standard.
Cranberries are not bad for good. My fucking back is killing me from this fucking sweater. This fucking hoodie, I mean. It's unbelievable how, I mean, it's okay to sleep on, but to wear, you know, it's not very okay at all. It fucking hurts. And tomorrow I get my new shoes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I mean, they worked out a little bit. I mean, granted, they nearly split. They nearly split at the heel. It's okay to sleep on, but it's not okay to wear. It's too hot. Still, it's just the pants. It's bearable, you know. If you're fucking freezing, you definitely gotta wear it either way. But it's too much to wear. More than a couple of hours. definitely can't wear it too. You know, I find it hard to believe these people can stomach this motherfucker for as long as they did. And I guess it's all about the money. I understand it's all about the money. I guess the kickbacks in the purse are too much to resist. Who knows what it is? Apparently they got a good fucking deal out of it to forsake all white people. Apparently the fucking deal was very good. Enough to forsake all white people. What a fucking deal that was. I smell like a garbage heap. From Silverstone.
This process, we are entering a new age of AI and machine learning. It is not a joke. It is not a technology and very, very good things. We are going to leave little planet Earth and we're going to reach out into the stars. We're a part of it. In 5,000 years, time period. I promise you, what we're in right now will be talked about.
I gotta put my shoes on before I get up. Because it rained again. I gotta put my shoes on now. Even though I can't even fucking stick my foot in there. Yeah, I put on this Note 10 Plus screen protector, and I think I'll keep it even though it's a little bit bubbly. Yeah, there's a shitload of water out there. gave me a pizza. So on Amazon, I found a 96 watt charger, 96 watt charger under 9 pounds. And I found a 65 watt laptop charger under 9 pounds. Can you believe that? Can you believe the value on that? I'm telling you, man, Jeff Bezos, you know, he might be churching as well, but goddamn it, man, churches sometimes, you know, has a way of coming through for us. You know, for real. He might be a happy merchant. Maybe a happy merchant. That fella came through for us with 9 pound shoes that are coming today. 9 pound, 96 watt charger. Yeah, 9 pounds. And a laptop charger that's USB-C at 65 watts. Can you believe that? What a value. I just need a razor blade to trim the edges on this Note 10 Plus screen protector because it's too wide and it's too tall. But not by much, you'd be surprised. Maybe they sent me the wrong one. I think it's for a Note 10 that's 6.5 inches instead of the 6.9. They might have sent me the wrong screen protector. It says Note 10 Plus. But there's two of them. There's one that's supposed to be a lightweight. I don't know. On Amazon, they're all mislabeled for whatever reason. On Amazon, everything is mislabeled. Can you believe it, guys, the value? 29 pounds for 96 watts. Right, this phone will never get there. This one will not get there. It's very nice to have. And a laptop charger at 65 watts. How great is that? Dropped it. I'm not going to buy a board for the A50 because I suspect it's not going to work. Like I said, there's something in the firmware that's preventing USB from working like it should, and there's nothing I can do that I know of that will fix the A50. So even if I buy a USB charging port for the A50, I don't think it's going to work. To be perfectly honest, I'm much rather buy a 5,000 milliamp battery for the A52 and upgrade. But yeah, want the chargers though. The chargers are tremendous value. Just to have some optional chargers. You can charge the 852 as well if it's USB-C. So that's probably, the chargers. I got this USB. I only have one USB-C charger, which is the Samsung one, because I was stupid enough to sell the chargers with the other phones, and they stole some, obviously. So it's so yeah, it should be pretty good. I also found a magnet to a better, stronger magnet. And what else I found? I did put something else in there. Oh yeah, USB-A to USB-C. So I can plug in the USB drives into my phone. So I did find USB. Finally found some. I mean, they have dozens of USB conversions, adapters from USB-A to C and C to A, micro to C or micro to A and C, or OTG adapters, but a lot of them don't ship to Amazon lockers. That's the whole issue with the marketplace. For whatever reason, some of the stuff, unless it's even some of the stuff that is handled by Amazon, does not necessarily ship to a locker. I don't know what the rules are or what the obstacle is. But that's the whole issue with Amazon, is that not everything ships to the lockers like it should. Even some of the stuff on Amazon, like I said, does not ship to a locker. Not necessarily. So it's that's the disadvantage, because you don't have access to the cheap stuff. The super cheap stuff does not ship to the lockers. Shoes, again, a lot of the shoes don't ship to the locker. You gotta search and search to find something. You got to do a lot of searching to find something that's the right price that does ship to a locker. But it's in there if you look. If you look hard enough, it's definitely in there. You can definitely find it eventually. So yeah, I got some goodies in there to make my life easier. Hopefully the chargers will work, because the USB-C charger, I see they're trying to break it. I see they're trying to break the USB-C charger. That's going to leave me with the 18 watt, and 18 watts takes 2 hours instead of an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes. I have to waste 2 hours. At 18 watts, it's just not my thing. It's just not what I want to do with my time. I don't want to sit around for 2 hours. I think an hour is enough. And yeah, those USB-C chargers will work with the 850 as well. Those USB-C chargers will work with the 850, and that way I can charge both phones at the same time, because the 850 only works with USB-C, and the USB-A chargers don't work at all. It actually got worse with the software updates. Yes, it actually got worse with the software updates that I got with the 850, and the USB-A chargers don't work at all. And I have two of them, a 15 watt and an 18 watt. The Belkin and the Samsung, it doesn't work at all with the 850. And it drains. Yes, so I think, I don't think that a software, I don't think that a USB port, a USB charging port for the 850 will fix it, because I still think it's entirely a firmware issue. Like I said, the sensor array says there's a firmware update, even though it doesn't update. Very suspicious. Some of the sensors, I think, are on the USB board. So yeah, it's, if it says that there's a sensor hub update, and some of the sensors for the 850 are on the USB charging board, and I think that it does have one or two, it's probably the reason why it's not working. There's something in there. Yeah, something in the firmware update for the sensor array, even though it shouldn't have anything in there, from what I recall. I don't know how to clear that. I don't know where that's stored. I got to look at it, look online. So, one connect to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, let's see if I can open this without damaging the card. Because I want the card. I want the card to remain intact. Yeah, believe it or not, this gift card is more secure than a phone. You know, you buy a phone in a cardboard box with tape on the sides. $1,000, $1,700. Fuck it, $2,000. Still comes in a box sealed with tape on the sides. That's how they sell cell phones in the West. In a cardboard box sealed with tape on the sides. That is how they sell phones in the West. You know why? For the sake of the framing program and nothing else. It's for the sake of the framing program and nothing else. They will sell you a $2,000 phone in a cardboard box with tape on the sides. How would you like your $2,000 phone with tape on the sides? How would you like your iPhone 14 Pro Max Plus with tape on the sides? Understand? There's a reason. And the only reason, the only explanation is the framing program. That's the reason. No other reason. Yeah, this thing has more glue in here than a Samsung battery in a phone. There she is. Yes, sir. Excellent. I need to add something else. Yeah, let's see if this works. Yeah, this fucking thing does not work with magnets, huh? Oh, damn it. Unbelievable. All right, that works. So we got magnets. Two chargers, USB adapters, magnets. Excellent. Oh, excellent, excellent. Yeah, those magnets are hard to ship for whatever reason. I don't know why it didn't work. Actually, we got the magnets, and they're very small. It was fine. Arriving today by 9 p.m. They're like Spider-Man shoes. I don't know why they remind me of Spider-Man. Anyway. Alright, so we're charging the max power, as you can see. I need to tape up this card. cards on my nipples. 125, 115. Alright, let me go ahead and post some stuff on Twitter. I had to switch the order from the laptop chargers because even though they're very fast, 65 watts and 96, they have firmware. I was looking on YouTube and apparently you can on the laptop chargers access the firmware of the charger. So, like I said, I still need to look for a way, an adapter that will convert the DC charger that I have for my laptop to USB-C. Because that should work. But the laptop chargers, even though they're very fast, 65 and 96, they have firmware. Now they do have accessible firmware, not like the Samsung charger that I'm using. So I went on, switched up the order and bought two chargers. One is 33, or 36 and 33, or 34 and 36, or something like that. So I bought two of them. One is USB-C only, the other one is USB-A and USB-C. So more charging options, just in case. So we'll see what the issue with, I mean, I'm having trouble with this charger, this 25 watt charger that they got into, and it's not charging anything. That happened twice. So if I'm having trouble with this one and it doesn't have any firmware to update, imagine the laptop chargers, right? Because the laptop chargers, I looked on YouTube and it says it's got firmware, serial number and everything, and it's got a firmware version, hardware version, and everything else. So if I'm having trouble with this one, and this one doesn't have any firmware, and the laptop chargers do, then obviously that's not what I want. We're going to break it. So I got some regular chargers. see if, even though they're slower, but I don't have anything fast. I don't even have anything beyond 25 watts. The A50 is 18, this one is 25. Samsung is stuck on 25, even now. And it's not really necessary to have 65 or 96. And like I said, they're not on Amazon. Everything is 20 watts and 18. The whole marketplace, anything below 15 pounds on Amazon right now, below 10 pounds, is only 18 watts or 20 watts, not even 25. So it's I don't have any magnets in the order because I couldn't afford it, but I got two chargers. Two chargers, no magnets, USB adapters from USB-A to USB-C. But no magnets. I kind of needed the magnets, but I could probably pull one from something that they throw away around here. But it's definitely the Chinese phones. They got fast chargers. Should work with laptops too, but it doesn't have accessible firmware. Whereas the laptop chargers, it seems that they do. You plug it into a MacBook, and it's going to give you a hardware number, firmware serial number, hardware version number, and so on and so forth. Obviously they can change that, right? So, I don't know if the Chinese phones, they don't sell the chargers on Amazon, by the way, for the Chinese phones. I can't find any chargers from the Chinese phones on Amazon. So, I don't know if the Chinese phones are similar. It doesn't seem that they are similar to laptop chargers where they do have an accessible firmware or not. I think the Chinese phones are regular phone chargers where you don't have an accessible firmware, but they don't sell them. And on Amazon, the only thing you're going to find all day long is 18 watts and 20 watts, not even 25. You have to look hard to find something that's 30 watts or 33 or 36, even 45. You have to look hard. They're expensive. And again, you want something that charges fast but doesn't have accessible firmware, like this Samsung charger. Even though they seem to have been able, to get in there and turn it off. That's the second time that happened, and it's charging now at normal speed, at 90% finally. So, you gotta, the laptop chargers, sure, they're very fast, but they got firmware. They're gonna get in there and turn it off. You're gonna get in there and turn off the laptop chargers for sure if it has accessible firmware. Now, they don't tell you that. Can you flash it? Can you not flash the fucking charger? Is that something that only the manufacturer can do, or quote unquote only the manufacturer? Because apparently they can do that as well. They can write to it. So that's the issue. It sounds nice. It sounds fast. And that's the thing. They're selling all the Chinese phones. They can sell you all the Chinese phones in the world on Amazon right now. 65 watts, 60 watts, OnePlus, and all the BBK electronics and all the Huawei phones you want. 120 watts of charging if you want to get a MyUI. MyUI, I don't even know what the brand is. You can get the phone. Yeah, you can get the phone. You can buy the phones all day long on Amazon, but you can't get the chargers from the phone for sale. You cannot find the chargers on Amazon for sale from the Chinese phones. And some of them, I think some of the MediaTek ones have non-standard charging protocols. So it's not Quick Charge 3.0, or it's not PPS or something. I think it's PPS, which is a Samsung standard. I think it's a Google standard as well, but that's what you notice on Amazon. It's obviously by design. It's deliberate. You cannot find anything above 25 watts. Everything 33. You found two for 33, 30 watts, 36, something like that. Found two of them. One is USB-C only. The other one is QC Quick Charge 3.0, which is a Qualcomm standard, and USB-C. If you want something faster, you got to pay more money. And is it going to have accessible firmware for them to turn off the charger? Don't know. See, they don't sell the Chinese chargers, but they will sell you, Chinese phones. Now, those chargers from the Chinese phones, they charge very fast. You can charge laptops as well if you have a USB-C laptop only. But if my laptop would have been USB-C, it would not be charging. Luckily, it's DC. So, it's definitely something to consider when you buy a laptop as well. Do you want a USB-C charger for your laptop? No, you don't. My USB ports don't even work. They fucking turn off randomly. They turn off randomly when I have the phone plugged in. Everything turns off. The USB drives, the USB thumb drives I have, I plug them in and it just turns off randomly. Do you want the laptop with USB-C charging? No, you do not. You do not want one of those because it's not going to charge. You understand? And if you're using a laptop charger they can probably turn it off as well. So you're not going to charge any laptop with USB-C. Not only because they can turn off USB on your laptop like mine does, even though I flashed the BIOS multiple times by now, they can turn off your USB-C charger as well. So you're not going to charge any USB devices because the charger's broken and the USB on the device doesn't work. You see, you always want something that has inaccessible firmware. Like this USB-C charger from Samsung, even though they seem to have been able to get in there and stop it from charging. Understand? So, you know, that's something to consider. Do you want a USB-C laptop? You do not. You do not. You know, in my opinion, if you're selling, for example, the MacBook charger, 96 watts, they got knockoffs for 10, you know, 8 pounds, 9 pounds on Amazon. If you have firmware in that MacBook charger for the laptop, you need to provide the firmware online, just like you do your phone. And you need to let people know how to flash it. You need to provide the software to flash the charger if it has firmware. That shit is $80 for a MacBook charger. They got firmware in the charger that the user cannot update. Why? Because they can turn it off. That's why. That's why. You know, like I said, it's a slippery slope with technology. Is it convenient to have a USB-C charging laptop? Sure. Because you can plug in your phone charger into the laptop and charge the laptop or the phone. Because it's the same USB-C charger, right? But they can turn off the charger. They can turn off USB on your laptop. You know, I mean, this is bad enough on this Samsung phone, trying to charge it every day. You understand? It is an issue. It's a slippery slope because you're going to get to the point where you are completely locked out from using any devices, laptops, phones, etc. As time progresses, that's what you notice. I can hardly charge this phone from day to day. You know, it's a struggle. If I go to the station, it's going to slow down. Understand? It is, like I said, it's a slippery slope. You're going to get to the point where they lock you out because you cannot charge your devices out of your own devices. They lock you out by not being able to charge. That's the whole idea behind USB-C laptops. USB-C laptop chargers with firmware. You're not supposed to be able to access that. There's no reason why you should have a data connection from the charger to the laptop. All it needs to do is provide power. That's all it needs to do, nothing else. You know, there's no reason why you should be able to get into the firmware of the charger. And that's what's happening, like I said. It's, you know, you're going to get to a point where you won't be able to use any devices because you cannot charge them. If you're in my situation. You know, that's the whole point. Yeah, it's convenient to have USB-C on your laptop and use the same charger for your laptop and your phone. But they're going to turn it off. You know, you got to take into consideration, where are these phones? Where's this guy going with this firmware? This guy must have hoarded terabytes upon terabytes of firmware from these fucking devices going back 10 years. What's this guy doing? What is your plan exactly? Hoarding all this firmware, because I know they have every fucking firmware that you can think of, good and bad, for every device that has updatable firmware. What are you doing, guy? Where are you going with this exactly? You know, that's where they're going. They want to turn everything off. You know, you're going to live, it's just like Brendan McConnell said, you're going to be stuck in your, you know, in your UN smart city, and your phone and your laptops and your watches and everything else are going to turn the fuck off. You won't be able to buy food. It's going to be a cashless society where you can't use your phone, your watch to pay for anything. Your fucking credit card is not going to work because it is on your phone, and they're going to blank out the fucking magnetic strip on your fucking credit card to the point where it doesn't work. You see, that's where this is going. That's what that's what they're after. A way to turn everything off and put you in the fucking Stone Age in a cashless society. That's where this is going. Quote unquote freedom in the West. Yeah, freedom in the West, my ass. You have the freedom, you know, they have the freedom to turn your shit off. That's where this is going. You know, it's something to consider. You know, it's something to consider. I bought two different chargers. Those chargers are not the same. I could have easily bought the USB-C only charger twice. But I was like, let me get two different ones. Just in case. And that's where this is going, guys. You know, whatever phones you have now, Note 10 Plus, S10 Plus, Note 9 even, the Note 9 guys, Google Pixel 5, you better keep those devices and you better hold them dear to your heart, because that's the only device you're going to be using 50 years from now. If you are me, you better get yourself a nice Note 10 Plus and an S10 Plus, and you are going to hold those devices dear to your heart, because 50 years from now, those devices will still work. And if you are me, new devices are not going to work for you. Understand? That's where this is going. You better get yourself a nice Note 10 Plus or an S10 Plus or even a Note 9. You better put that shit in it. You better dig a hole somewhere in your house and encase that phone in concrete just in case you need it. Put it under a foot of concrete in a box for safekeeping. Oh shit. You know, I saw a movie once, I can't remember what it was. It was like a Star Trek type of movie. This guy hid a laptop like from the fucking 80s or 90s, or I mean, they didn't have laptops back then. But this guy was like a Star Trek movie. I can't remember this. I know the scene was like they were in like a scaffold-looking house with no roof or nothing. This guy hid 2000 laptop, 2000's laptop, like fucking 2010, 2020 something laptop, in his fucking floorboards. Yeah, like a fucking 50, 100-year-old, I don't know what it was, 500-year-old laptop that he pulled out of his floorboards, and it was a Star Trek movie. See, that's where this is going, and that guy was right. You know, they put it in the movies and they show you. You know, if you want to be online 50 years from now, you get yourself some phones from now, and you keep those phones and you get some spare parts for those phones, because 50 years from now, if you're me and you want to be online, you better have something from 2022. You know, if you're me and you want to be online 20 years from now, you better have something from 2022 that still works. That's where this is going. Get you a nice Note 10 Plus, an S10 Plus, an S20. Dig a hole in the foundation of your house. Put those phones in a fucking box. Turn it off. Yeah, turn them off. Put them in a box, and encase them. You know, layer the foundation again on top of the phones. For safekeeping, guys. For safekeeping, for your own good. If you want to be online and you're me, that's what you got to do. Now, luckily, so lucky we are that these phones are nearly indestructible. You know, how lucky we are that you can put, 500, you can flex a phone with 500 pound-feet of torque and it will not break. It will not split in half. How lucky we are that they made them damn near indestructible. You can roll over with, you can roll over on a Samsung phone with a fucking car, take a fucking gun and shoot it to the screen and it might still turn on. Yeah, that's how lucky we are. There's a reason. Save your devices from 2022 and from 2020. Because 50 years from now, you're going to wish you had a nice Note 10 Plus 5G. Shit. All right, 98%. 98%. And they even put it in Star Wars. They talk about the Razor Crest being pre-Empire or something, pre-band. They always talk about in Star Wars about pre-band ships that they have, or they talk about some kind of imperial pass with intact seals. Intact seals that can trace every starship within I don't know how many parsecs, whatever that is. The reason why they tell you this is it's on purpose. They tell you what you're going to need to have. They're telling you what you need to have in the future to survive. A pre-band Razor Crest. Yeah, a pre-band Razor Crest ship to get around. If you want to get around. Yeah, if you want to get around 1,000 years from now, you might want to get yourself a pre-band Razor Crest. They even put it in Star Wars. They tell you in Star Wars all the time. Pre-band this, untraceable this. Imperial parsec something, tracing starships for I don't know how many parsecs in every direction. Why do they tell you this? Pre-band. It's, the Razor Crest is pre-band. Such important information to know. Why are they telling us this? Because you better have one 1,000 years from now. If you want to get around. And you want to have freedoms. If you want to have freedoms, you better have a pre-band Razor Crest. House of the Dragon. Apparently they jumped 10 years into the future in House of the Dragon now, so it's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be we have different actors now or something, I'm not sure. How lucky we are, even though this is only apparently working on OnePlus, how lucky we are to put fucking Windows 10. How lucky we are indeed, to put Windows 10 on a nearly indestructible OnePlus phone. Though it doesn't work on Google phones, but you can do that on OnePlus. Can you imagine how lucky we are today to be able to put Windows 10, all 5 gigs of it, on a OnePlus phone? I don't know why it doesn't work on Samsung. It doesn't work on Google. It works on OnePlus because it's Chinese. We should consider ourselves lucky, guys, that you can do that today. What a value that has. What a value that phone must be 50 years from now. Can you imagine the value that phone has 50 years from now when it can still run Windows 10? And it's waterproof. That's where this is going, guys. Pre-band OnePlus runs Windows 10, all 5 gigs of it. I saw it on YouTube in all its glory. I saw it on YouTube, and it's amazing. It's amazing. You're gonna need that 50 years from now, if you're me. If you're me, you're gonna need that 50 years from now. A OnePlus phone running Windows 10. How incredible. How incredible that is. I mean, this guy must have, I'm very serious about this. This guy and his crew must have every single piece of firmware that was written for mobile devices in the last 10 years, minimum. Anyway, it's full now. We're done. Yeah, this bag feels light suddenly. I don't know why. Some stuff out, but not a lot of stuff. I don't know what could be missing. It feels very light. I really like there's anything in it. Very interesting, yeah. wanted to get a USB-C adapter for the laptop charger that I have already, but I don't know the size. And on Amazon, they're all 2.5, no, 4.5 or something. I'm not sure what the standard common size is. And I'm pretty sure this HP laptop uses one of the smaller ones. And all the USB-C adapters to DC laptop connections are a certain size, so I don't think it's going to fit this laptop charger that I have for the HP. I don't know what this, it doesn't specify in the specifications of the laptop. It doesn't specify the DC barrel size, so I don't know what size it is. Because I could just get a USB-C to DC adapter for this laptop charger, but I don't know what laptop charger I have. I don't know the size of the barrel. Is it 4.5, I think, or 5.5? I don't fucking know what the sizes are. I think this one is on the smaller side, because everything is smaller in this laptop. The hard drive, the Wi-Fi card is smaller than what I have. So, you know, I would normally just get a USB-C to DC adapter, but I don't know what size this is. And even though they sell DC heads, the DC heads have a female input that is only one size. So I can't plug those DC heads. I don't know if it works, because it's they're all the same size. They sell the same size DC adapters, and I don't know if it fits the DC adapter that I have. It doesn't specify what size it is, so I don't fucking know. I looked at the specifications on the HP website. It doesn't say anything about the barrel size, so I don't know what it is. It can be anything. They got so many different sizes. They got like fucking 10 different sizes for DC barrels. That's what they call it. It's a barrel round adapter, power adapter. So they got like, I think, over 10 different DC barrel pipes sizes, and I don't know what size this one is. I'm not going to guess either, because I'm trying to buy an entire charger, which is better. Instead of taking a chance on those fucking converters and then end up with converters and still no power from that laptop charger. It's a good charger. It charges the laptop very fast. Also because it's not USB-C. Because if it was, it would have probably been broken by now. But you see, the barrel type doesn't have a data connection between the laptop and the charger. It's just power. Yeah, the data stuff is in the charger, but there's no input or output for data from the charger. That's why the DC types are the better chargers to have, because you can't get inside and damage the firmware, because there's no data connection between the barrel charger, the DC charger, and the laptop. Whereas with an AC, with a USB-C charger, which is what I'm buying, there is a data connection. So we'll see if they sabotage this, this laptop charger. That's the reason why everything went to USB-C. See, they started putting them in cars as well. Every new car has a USB-C port now, doesn't it? So eventually, they're going to be useless. Yeah. So, I gotta. Hopefully that charger doesn't have a data connection to the firmware inside, because it is USB-C, the one that I want to buy. So hopefully it doesn't have a data, a data input into the charger, because they will break it. And they're just going to open up the package and break it and flash something to it or write something to it. I'll see what happens. Shit, for 8 pounds or 9 pounds and a 25% voucher, for 8 pounds and a 25% voucher, I think it's definitely worth it. It's a good value. So I don't think it's too bad. You should be able to charge Chinese phones at 65 watts with that laptop charger. Go ahead and get a freezy drink. my change out of my bag because I want the freezer drink as well. Because I had 20p that reappeared in my boiler seat pocket. Now I can't get a freezy drink on the house. My favorite store in the whole world is Tesco. I'm endorsing the brand. Excellent. Excelente. Cream soda is the best. The best cream soda. Thanks. Thank you. Very nice, very nice. Excellent. Yeah, it's not raining again. Excelente. Excelente, guys.
I don't like the music.
Open this up.
It's goddamn rain. It's horrendous. Excellent. Gas down, guys. Gas down is the best. You know, gas down has possibilities. You know, gas down. Gas town. No, I call it gas town for a reason. And it's definitely not because of the gas. Gas town, guys, is the best. All day today. My feet are frozen. I'm gonna wash out the insoles again. Well, I know I do. It's going to rain all day, very likely. Because why not? I gotta do a gift release, but didn't get around to it anymore. Gotta catch up with the gift release. Oh, it's cold. Well, this hoodie is okay to wear now. I think it's getting a little better, more tolerable. And the hoodie is okay to wear. Seems like it's not making me blind. gonna do some washing. I'll wait until fucking 5 for chow mein. It's cold. Oh, that cold. Yeah, today, I said today, I definitely, you know, after that diarrhea session, I gotta take a shit, but not because I ate a lot, but because the food was poison and it causes, you know, I came across some X-Lax again, yesterday, Saturday, I think it was, and not because I ate enough, you know, ate a lot, and, you know, I gotta, you know, that's not the reason, no, that's not the reason why, it's because I came across X-Lax again on Saturday, just not enough to shit myself, my last time. So, it's cold out here, goddammit.
All right. Okay. Yep, push it to. No, but if I take go to the family to this Vicky? I think we should try this one. I will keep that. I'll come this way, please. Okay, John, don't go anywhere, okay, John?
Southeastern service to Dartford via public transport. This train does not convey any ticket facilities. Please note, some of the lifts at Lewisham are currently out of service. Please speak to relevant staff if you need further assistance.
Go ahead and download my stuff. I gotta do a GIF release.